This is Nightcat's daughter, Catherine, and these are my two fat cats, Anna and Charlie. And this is the PSVR's Gamescast.
And no one notices.
But that's how everything works on this channel. Everything takes hours. Nobody notices.
Nobody knows.
Mass hysteria, dogs and cats.
No.
Hey, Jeremy's not here.
Jeremy's not here. Jeremy is feeling very sick.
Like how sick?
All I got was very sick.
Yeah?
Without any information, but his daughters were both sick. So, and then he caught it from them.
I'm using the don't mind me. The show hasn't really started yet. I'm using the monitor.
Oh, the show started.
No, not at all.
Nope, it still counts.
I'm using
We're live.
Using the monitor as a mirror. I didn't do my hair ahead of time. I did do my hair ahead of time. I'm just really self-conscious.
Yes.
This is PSVR Gamescast Live. Did you like that new introduction? Did they like it? I can't read the comments. My screen's too small.
The fact that it says
PSVR Gamescast Live. Like an explosion.
Can we have sparkles?
No.
Damn it.
No sparkles.
Can we ever have sparkles?
No. Do you know how much work sparkles takes?
Probably hours.
Probably hours. As always, my name is Brian Paul, and to my left, your right, the one, the only, Michelle Barricchione.
Hey, Game Cats.
And Jeremy King, the Sofa King, is missing in action today.
Yes.
As already discussed, he's sick and tired and miserable and lonely.
And we wish him
Merry Christmas.
Better.
And a Happy New Year.
We're so awkward.
Happy Hanukkah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All the above.
If this is your first time watching the Midnight Gamescast, this is kind of how it works. 8 goddamn minutes of this. We're trying to mix it up today. We've been doing this show live. You've been playing Electro Nuts. Are you an Electro Nut?
I was watching the in the parking lot. Was watching the Electro Nuts review that you had up.
So what you're saying is you didn't just get here 4 minutes late. You've been sitting in my parking lot.
I wasn't 4 minutes late.
She wasn't 4 minutes
I
late.
arrived on time. What
Okay.
time is it? It's one. Okay.
It's 1:08. It's 1:08, and it's hotter than fucking here. Yeah.
I thought we weren't gonna mention that.
Oh no, we should mention that. My
Then it's hot.
everything
Super hot.
everything is sweaty. Super hot.
Super hot.
Super
I
hot.
should play that. It's been a while.
We should all play that. Let's just stop this right now and go play that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a much better idea. The other room's way cooler.
It is much nicer.
Let's
If
drag
we
all
open-
of this.
If we opened the windows, it would be fantastic, but then the sound would be so
No,
terrible.
the window was open. It's actually warmer out there. The breeze is not coming in.
Oh yeah, it is like
I tried.
98 degrees or something like
awful.
that. Yeah.
Everything's
sticky.
awful. Summer is the devil. Fall is everything. Fall is amazing. But no what?
Summer's not the devil.
Did
It's
the
fantastic. I hate the cold.
girls are dumb.
Boys are stupid.
We didn't actually do a mic check because we were running a little bit late. So
Well,
it's
it
like-
is facing the correct way, so that's a good start.
That is a great start.
We'll never have that happen again.
Check 1, check 2. All right, this is when you want to do that after the show's begun.
Madman in Black, I hope you got your pants on, Brian. No, he does not have pants
No
on,
pants.
actually.
So check it out. No pants.
He has shorts on.
Shorts. Yeah, it's hot.
Shorts.
I confessed to everyone on the Litter Box episode that I wasn't wearing pants underneath the table, and when it's this hot, there are no pants to be worn. Mrs. Madman in Black, the Game Cat.
Otaku D says too quiet on second mic.
I don't know what second
What's
mic
second
is.
mic?
Well,
Check 1, check 2.
You were the second mic until I turned it up. So
Meow Dow, thank you so much for your donation. Ark Parker.
thanks, Jay. You're awesome. So yeah, Mrs. Madman in Black, the Game Cat. We do need to see a video of Mr. Madman in Black, the Game Cat shaking that booty, because apparently he was shaking that booty playing Electro Nuts. It sounds like he likes the game.
That's fantastic.
Video incoming. Please and thank you. We want to also thank Met Cat's daughter, Catherine, for that fantastic introduction. It was with their cats, Anna and Charlie. We want to make sure that you guys send your introduction if you want to introduce next week's episode of PSVR Gamescast Live to withoutparole@gmail.com. Keep it short, keep it sweet, keep it sexy. Although if you're somebody's daughter, you can go low on the sexy, just keep it short and sweet.
Paul Station VR was asking, how much time does the show take to prepare compared to the old Gamecast?
So this show, the show used to take like 3 hours to prepare for, and then
Right.
about 15, 16 hours to edit. This
15 to 16 hours.
Yeah, because each segment took like 4 to 5 hours to edit, render, upload, and like create thumbnails for and all that stuff. But now it takes about twice as long to prepare for because I need to get all of the files into OBS ahead of time so I can click on them as needed.
However,
But once we're done,
we're done.
it's over.
Yeah.
So it went from being like 20 hours a week down to 6 hours a week, which is a huge improvement.
Right.
Which is why I'm actually able to get reviews done on time, which is why I was able to do a
Yay.
7-hour live stream of Kowloon's Gate last week. These are things that just couldn't happen before because time was super limited. Now it's not so much.
Maybe I shouldn't have got you the coffee.
No, thank you for the coffee. Michelle got me coffee. She's awesome.
Because you need more caffeine.
Thanks, Jay Dow. You paid for my contribution to Michelle buying me coffee. I'm just handing your money over to her.
Stop.
Thank you so much. Also, so yeah, make sure you send your introduction video to us at withoutparole@gmail.com. Make sure you go over to our community on the PlayStation 4.
Because it's the best community on YouTube.
Or on the PlayStation 4.
PlayStation 4. Yeah.
On the PlayStation Network,
It's
it's a
still the
great
best community.
It's also the best community on YouTube. Right? So if you don't know what we're talking about, on your PlayStation 4, there's a community tab. Go over and search for PSVR Without Parole Gamecast. All one word.
God
Cannon.
Cannon said, "Joke's on you, Paul Station. They don't prepare."
I mean, it's not obvious at all, is it?
There's actually nothing written on these papers at all either.
No, there's nothing. This is actually
so blank.
This is the very first one
It
we
just
ever
says
did.
it says Arc Park over and over and over and over again.
And then underneath it, it's Alessandro's video game True and False from like 3 years ago.
Oh, does Aless watch the live stream?
Sometimes. I don't know. We're losing game cats by the second.
Oh no.
One by one, they're dropping like flies.
Oh, Ships Geek Out misses Baby Cat. I do too.
Ships Geek Out. I was concerned that he's the one that killed Jeremy, because he's the one that knows Jeremy's secret. Ships Geek Out's always the one accusing Jeremy of murder.
What's Jeremy's secret? Oh, well, it's not really a secret anymore, is it?
Well, everyone knows.
Oh, okay.
But we're a very small, happy community. We don't tell what happens at Without Parole.
What happens in the community stays in the community.
Indeed.
So this is a VR podcast.
This is a VR podcast. But you know what? We want to talk more about the community because we love our
Thanks,
community.
Wolfie Smith, for your donation. Get well, Jeremy. Keep cool, Brian and Michelle. Smiley face.
Thanks, Wolfie Smith. You the bomb, yo. Grim Catnip, and the Game Cat, and God Cannon, as we know, hosted the Catnip Games.
Yes.
Yay! It was a Rec Royale tournament. So let's see who won. A1 Frosty seemed to be the big winner. What a great name. A1 Frosty won $20, and Bloody Bobby, Game Cat X, and Anna won $10. Congratulations. They won $10 each. But that's not the end of the Catnip Games. There's Catnip Games Sprint Vector Edition coming on the 19th of August. So make sure that's a Sunday. Winner gets $20 on PlayStation Network North American bucks. So make sure you go enter that by adding Grim Catnip the Game Cat. Also, his name was, I think, just Grim Catnip, I think, on the PlayStation Network. Or just add God Cannon. Either one. I'm sure they can both enter you in the Sprint Vector tournament.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah. You got to win that money. That's how you
Mike
got to buy these
Sensei.
new games. Mikey Sensei, what's happening, buddy?
What's up? He's late to the party.
It's all right, man. The party doesn't
Party
start.
hasn't really started yet. It's cool.
Party doesn't start
Yeah.
until Superstar Mikey Diaz, Superstar Sensei,
Oh, you're really struggling.
Superstar DJ Kyoki. Thanks for joining us, Mikey. Let's see what else we have. Guess what? This is the fourth week in a row that we're giving away one of Kevgret's 3D Blu-rays.
Nice.
Kevgret wrote in a month ago. Jesus, we've been doing this a long time. He wrote, so many people are discovering that the PlayStation VR plays 3D Blu-rays, and I figured it would be cool to do a giveaway so people can see for themselves. Let's give it away during the Gamescast, one per week. 3 weeks ago, we gave away Kung Fu Panda, and the winner of that was Bradley Shelton. Then we gave away Minions. The winner of that was Chapulin Cat. And then there was
I still have
Aliens.
never seen Minions. Do I need to see Minions?
No. Aren't they from Despicable Me?
I've never seen Despicable Me.
Yeah, also, no.
Okay.
No, come on.
All right. Well,
Come
I'm
on.
just asking. It might be one of those, like, holy crap, this is awesome.
There's somebody out there going, Brian has no taste in movies, and you are right, sir, or madam. And then last week we gave away Aliens vs. Monsters, and that was to Justin, the Game Cat. We just announced that winner, Justin, the Game Cat.
Justin?
Justin. It's just in the game cam. This just in. And then this week we're giving away Rise of the Guardians. So make sure you go on Twitter, sir or madam, and like and retweet the tweet that I just sent out.
Yes.
That said you want to win a 3D Blu-ray from @KevGret and @Parole Games. There's also another tweet out there that I just sent out. What?
I just... It's fun listening to you and then reading comments at the same time. Don't mind me.
So Bloody Bobby GameCat X, he's giving away his boxed, sealed copy of Skyrim VR.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Why is it sealed? Why wasn't he playing it?
Because he has a digital copy already, and he got the bundle, and bam.
Off the hook.
Yep, absolutely. So he's giving that away to one of the lucky game cats who like and or retweet the tweet I just sent out. You'll find it. Go on Twitter, follow us @Parole Games, do your thing. God damn, that was a long introduction. 8 goddamn minutes. So this is a PlayStation VR podcast.
Pocket Monkey, you're probably right. Michelle is a kid now. She will watch Minions eventually.
But aren't the minions like rabbits? Aren't they like annoying?
They seem annoying.
Yeah, like even more so than the rabbits, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. But since we're a PlayStation,
I'll be watching way more Finding Nemo.
Oh,
Obviously.
Greatest movie ever made. Yeah.
I'll be watching it anyways, regardless, kid or not.
True. That was my favorite hangover movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was wake up, laying on the couch, still hungover. What movie you want to watch? It was either that, Empire Records,
ramen noodles, and
ramen noodles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's going to get coffee?
Oh, jeez.
What else?
Not me.
Oh, Empire Records.
That's phenomenal.
Empire Records. God, what? Finding Nemo. There's one other big one. Oh, Half Baked. We'd smoke a lot of pot when we were hungover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that helps.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle. Fucking
it helps.
the dude.
The man.
All right, so what came out last week, Michelle?
Last week Pixel Ripped came out, 1989, for $24.99.
$24.99. That's fantastic. This is the longest trailer of all time.
Oh no.
Yeah. I did a live stream of it, but I was not the one who played this game for review, so so we're gonna have to trust other people's opinions on this one. But what I played was amazing. We'll talk more about that in just a little bit. And that was it. We also get.
So what is Rabbids? I don't even know what that is.
What do you mean? What's Rabbids? It's the thingies. They're the really annoying things that are part of the Rayman games. You know Rayman? In the Raving Rabbids.
Okay.
This is Pixel Ripped.
Yep. So this is Pixel Ripped. Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. But it doesn't matter because everyone's playing Pixel Ripped already, right? Are you not playing Pixel Ripped already? Are you not? Why would you be playing Pixel Ripped already?
I am.
We also got like Peacefall and like out in Europe. And Thug Life, which might be the worst thing I've ever played in my entire life.
Thug Life.
But we don't want to talk about that more than we have to. But this week. Yeah, sorry. And I'm counting this past Friday because we got a surprise release of
You're not talking about
a Wild
You
Turkey
are talking
Hunter
about Wild Turkey Hunter
VR.
Violence.
Yeah, this might be
Aim controller.
No, God.
This is stupid. Okay, so
everything about this is wrong.
If it's a hunter game, you would expect there to be an aim controller.
Mm-hmm.
But there's not. So here we are, walking through the forest.
Yeah, and that's so. I'm not a hunter. I'm not a gun guy.
Obviously, you don't even go outside.
No, even if I could hunt turkeys in my apartment, I wouldn't be a hunter.
I like turkeys.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like if I had a turkey infestation in the apartment, like somebody should do something about that.
Oh no Pixel Rip in Europe.
Yeah, they're working on getting
Lewis.
Pixel Ripped in Europe. The developers have stated over and over for the last month.
Dude, Johnny Menthol. Yes, Pixel Ripped is out.
But Johnny Menthol's not in the U.S.
Oh, sorry.
Johnny Menthol is one of our.
Man.
Yeah, I think he's one of our British viewers. I could be wrong, or Australian, something British, Australian. Fuck, I can't remember. But the Pixel Ripped crew have said that they are working feverishly to get their PEGI rating and get their game out in the UK and European territories.
Okay, so they're working on it.
Don't you worry, Johnny Menthol, it's coming.
Meanwhile, we have Turkey Hunter here.
So you see what you're seeing here?
That's all that it really is.
So you hit R2 and your gun comes up. You're playing with the DualShock 4, right?
Yeah.
And so you
which is ridiculous.
You hit the R2 and the screen fades to black for a second, it comes back up and you lift your gun up. But you can't, even though you're in VR, somehow you can't look down the sights. Like if you go like this, like the gun goes down with you, and you're like, and so you see the sights.
Tatastic Gamer, did that turkey suddenly get fat? I think he just puffed up his feathers. They do that sometimes, but regardless, go on. Sorry.
It's like a peacock. They're the same thing. Same family.
They're both birds.
Sure. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever.
Okay.
So there's no purpose of this being in VR. Like you can't lift your gun up and look down the sights. There are sights on the gun, and you can't ever get into position to make that happen. I've come across
like the tracking is off.
No. It won't let you. It's like you can't use the gun in any kind of functional way. It's like it's as if you're just looking at it on a screen. You can't like look down the sights. You can't do anything. It's just fucking awful.
Johnny Manthal's Irish.
There we go. I don't know. Cool. Hey, way cooler than us. Yeah, I would kill for an Irish accent. I think girls think that's sexy.
Girls do think that's sexy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm confusing it with train spotting. Scottish accents. Is that the same thing?
Not the same.
Johnny, Scottish and Irish, totally different things or similar?
Totally different things. Jesus.
Come on, I want to choose life, choose a job, choose a career, choose a fucking family. No? Have you ever seen Trainspotting?
No.
Oh my God, what kind of heroin addict are you?
I've never done heroin before.
Well,
Jesus.
You're a horrible heroin addict.
Obviously.
Wow, this is what happens when Jeremy doesn't show up.
Right? Jeremy, where are you?
So Turkey Hunter VR is $15, and I gotta tell you, for the hour that I played, I walked around a forest and saw 2 turkeys.
Wait, for how long did you play?
An hour.
Okay.
I saw one maybe a half an hour in, and I hit the R2, and the gun came up, and I would like walk up, and the turkey went, and I was like,
you do a good turkey impression.
I was like, can I hide behind this tree over here? And then I was like trying to sneak up on it. Right?
Not that I know anything about hunting.
Nope, same here. Apparently, I walked up on it. I tried to aim down the sights, couldn't do it because it's impossible. And I got too close, and it flew away.
What is that going for?
$15.
Jesus.
It's a total ripoff. And then I can't. No, maybe the true hunters out there will know something. I know nothing. I can't even review it because I feel like I can't figure the game out enough to review it. I also don't like it, so I don't want to play it long enough to review it, but I might have to.
The verdict's out. Irish and Scottish accents are very different.
Yeah?
Yes.
Is it just Johnny Menthol chiming in, or is it everybody?
No. All right. Also this week.
This week.
Yeah. Electro Nuts.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yep. $15.99 plus discount.
It's actually it's a $20 game.
DJ Shadow, yeah.
Yeah, there's like 40 different artists.
Yep. That's yeah. I can see that.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Damn it.
Yeah, what kind of heroin addict are you?
Well, first off.
Yeah.
I don't think heroin addicts go to raves.
I don't know.
It's a shame I just flushed all my ecstasy down the toilet.
I was gonna say you never know what's in that street ecstasy, man. It's like just like random street drugs. Oh, good for you. I'm so proud. So I was actually wrong about this price somehow. Apparently, this game is actually not $17.99. It's $19.99, but it's got the plus discount, and it's going for $15.99 currently. It's great. I don't think there's anybody out there who doesn't like this, which is really strange.
I think you've created an uproar in the accent department.
Yeah.
Woody the Bluebird would like to says, "I'm Welsh, Brian. Dare I ask?"
Same thing.
I'm not even gonna finish the comment.
Same thing.
Okay, Jesus.
Then
don't ask.
Dare not ask.
Dare
not ask. Listen, look, I see people in two ways.
In his defense, he doesn't leave his house ever.
I see there are only 2 different types of people in this world.
Choose your next words wisely.
Oh, you wanted me to continue?
I really don't, but go on.
Well, there's guys. And then there's girls. And girls are just awful.
We know where you stand on girls. Yes.
You're just terrible people. Except for my mom and sometimes you. That's kind of it.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Cool.
Sometimes you.
Yeah, I'll take that. I don't care.
Nice. What do you think, Michelle?
I think we should really begin this episode
The way we begin every episode?
with a little game of should be or shouldn't we?
When we put 90 seconds up on the clock.
Clock up on the counter.
The way that guy likes it.
Where'd your second frog go?
On the floor. Oh, he's behind you.
And we have 90 seconds to tell you what we've been playing or watching, and whether. Why do we always say watching? It's like we don't
Because
really.
Jeremy shows up. When Jeremy shows up, we have
and
to
whether
add
or not
watching
you should be playing
because he's
or
not
watching
playing.
as well.
He's like, oh, I watched something on Netflix for 5 minutes last night, and we talk about it for like 90 seconds. Yeah, that's what
All
I do.
American accents sound the same to you except for Jeremy's? No. Have you heard Southern accents? Jesus.
It's fine. They're just trying to throw it back in my face.
Or people from like Wisconsin?
You're not going to
Or
offend
Minnesota?
me.
How do you do it? I don't even want to do it. Never mind.
Are you saying I sound like Frank? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
What accent is that?
I don't know. Some kind of fake Italian accent?
Still an accent, though.
Yeah.
All right.
So anyway,
Jesus.
and to tell you whether you should or should not be playing and or watching the things that we've been playing and or watching, who wants to go first? Michelle?
I guess I will.
On your mark, get set, and go.
Fantastic. Thank you for picking me. I have been playing Pixel Ripped because everybody should be playing Pixel Ripped right now. Spoiler alert, it's a should we. DualShock controller, you're in it. DualShock. Do you think anybody else does that? By the
No,
way, or
just
is that
us.
Just us?
Just
okay,
us.
fair enough.
Yeah, but you can do it too. I mean, in your Welsh accent, if you'd like. I'm going to do it in an Irish accent.
I think there's about 5 levels, about 3.5 of which I have beaten so far. I have not finished the game yet, obviously. The game's awesome. There's like different dimensions that it warps you into. You're basically playing your Game Boy, and it starts off with the teacher, and you're shooting spitballs to try to distract her, and then go back to the game, and it's completely chaotic. We talked a little bit about it last week or the week before. I forget. We've talked about it before. But now that I've finally got my hands on it and actually started playing it, it's amazing. I thought it would get a little redundant, kind of repetitive, if you will, but it's like...
If you will.
If you will. But it does go from, in the classroom to outside to an entire new dimension of just straight gaming. I'm not really sure. But I really like it a lot. You should definitely do it.
Good. I accidentally turned the timer off midway, so I think right about now.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It's like I can barely switch scenes when I want
That's
to,
great.
and then I do it on accident. Yeah.
I'm killing it right now, and the bosses are actually cool.
So here's multiple questions for you.
Yes.
Okay. 1, did you see the Frank cameo?
Not yet, and I did look for it.
Yeah.
I did look for
Yeah.
it.
Keep shooting the TV. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Keep shooting the TV.
it's-
So I
it's
shot
cool.
the TV twice. My favorite, though, was going back in time.
Yeah.
That was so cool. That was so awesome. It throws you back in time into this this arcade mode, and it just so neat. And there's just stuff to see everywhere too. I mean, the developer really did a phenomenal job into detail. There's just so many different things, and I think there's more to find too that I haven't even I feel like I'm missing things as I'm going along in this game.
Oh, you definitely are.
And I need to already go back and play it, even though I haven't finished it yet. So.
Yeah, these there's 5 cartridges in each level.
Yeah.
And
Well, I noticed little doors as I'm running along and certain things.
stop and go in them.
Yeah, but I just want to
Yeah.
power through and beat it first,
It's so crazy that that the game that you're playing, the handheld game, is
really the accent thing.
nice.
So funny.
Probably losing subscribers by the
By
second.
the second.
Yeah.
Oh man, we've got Texas, Minnesota, Massachusetts.
They're all the
Frank
same.
is Italian New Yorker accent. All right,
Frank's
fair enough.
it's a fake accent. You can't classify that.
This is so funny. Fake
Um,
box.
I'm gonna specify my fake. Jeremy's accent's fake too, so I mean, whatever. It's all the same.
Jeremy's accent is not fake.
But how funny would it be if he's been faking it the whole time? Right? He's like, this,
Honestly,
this is
I
my
do like
fake,
that.
my fake Boston
Didn't he say
accent.
his parents don't even
No accent.
no accent at all? Yeah,
He's just like an anomaly.
it's so strange.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, you had questions, so
Yeah. So no, I find it fascinating that like the game that you're playing in the Game Boy is like, I know, right, is so detailed, and it's like a full-fledged game on its own. But then like you look around like the environment as you're
I
playing.
sometimes forget.
Totally.
Yes. Yep, absolutely. I'm like down in the Game Boy and doing my thing, and I'm like, oh shit, I need to be doing other things too at the same time.
Yeah,
so.
it's real hard to, it's multitasking to the
Yep.
nth degree. Great game, absolutely love it. I need to spend more time with it.
Yes,
I haven't beaten it
you
yet. Des is the one who played this for our review, which means I've only gotten through like I'm only starting the third level, I think. Only beaten the second level, and I love how the second level mixes it up. I love how it's suddenly like, oh, now I'm shooting, like using it as like a.
Diz the Game Cat says 5 in each level. I thought it was 5 total. Definitely going to go back.
I'm pretty sure it's 5 in each level.
I think 5 in each level, and it shows you like when you die and you have to go back to your checkpoint. It shows you exactly how many more you have to go as well. So.
All right, let me get my should we out of the way. Let me mark, get set, and go. So 2 games I want to talk about. One is Electro Nuts, which came out today. Electro Nuts is awesome, right? People are comparing it to Beat Saber. It's not at all like Beat Saber. People comparing it to the upcoming Track Lab. It's nothing like Track Lab. This is nothing like any game we've ever had before. It's barely a game. It's basically it's like here's what it's like to be awesome simulator. That's it. It's like you're a DJ in a club, but you also get to like
simulator, so it's not really a game.
It's not a game.
Okay.
It's like here's a bunch of music. You can mess with it a bunch. You can kind of like you kind of add your own music by playing the drums.
But you can't get it wrong. They don't let you get it wrong.
No, it's fuck. It's seriously like a be awesome simulator. It's like here's what it feels like to be a DJ in a club, but also have like these crazy electronic instruments, blah blah blah. The other game I want to talk about is Kowloon's Gate, which is the Hong Kong import. Played that for 7 hours straight until I beat it. It was awesome. It's like about $20. It's kind of like Pokemon Snap.
Alessandro, first off, hello.
Hey, Les is here.
Pixel Ripped is the one game, I can't believe you just said, that is tempting me to try VR.
Oh, dude's sticking with us even though he doesn't have PlayStation VR. Well, that makes
Still
you
amazing.
Even more awesome than I thought you were already.
Yes.
Regardless of what your accent is.
Also, Pixel Ripped definitely a should we.
Pixel Ripped definitely a should we.
Yep.
Electro Nuts.
Lived up to the hype.
Electro Nuts is a should we. Kowloon's Gate VR also a should we.
That guy, as Will said, fantastic stream, Brian.
The Kowloon's Gate, yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Thank you very much. we had a fun time. We beat the pizza guy. Do you know about this?
No.
7 hours, right? I meant to play Kowloon's Gate for an hour or two.
Right.
I thought it was gonna be, hey, let's check this game out. Let's see how much fun it is. I hear it's good. I watched a little Dave Station VR's stream.
Yep.
I was like, let's see if I'm going to enjoy this. Just wanted something to do. I didn't feel like doing anything that day. It's like, let's just play a little bit of this game.
Order pizza.
Well, there's no pizza involved yet, but I was so hungry because I kept playing the game, forgetting that like I hadn't eaten all day. I was like, I'm just gonna play for an hour or two. It doesn't matter that I haven't eaten.
Right.
6.5 hours later, I'm still playing. I haven't eaten all day long. It's getting close to midnight. Right? And I'm like, crap. And so during one of my mini breaks where like you have to take your headset off every so often to like look at a picture on the social screen.
Right.
So one of the times I did that, I was like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go order a pizza.
Oh, I meant to. Go ahead.
So I ran in here, ordered a pizza online. It took only a minute because it's all like pre-programmed. Mm-hmm. And so, but then the mission was to beat the game. Was to beat the game before the pizza guy showed up.
And you did.
We beat the pizza guy.
That's fantastic.
We did it. All of us together. And just for all those in the know, Candy Love, fucking shit.
Nice.
Candy
Very cool.
Love is the shit.
So you're taking the headset on and off. You said like every 5 minutes.
Every 5 to 10 minutes. Depends how long it takes you to beat the level.
Gotta get it kind of annoying.
A little bit, because it's like 30 levels. But
oh, jeez.
Yeah, but there's I don't know. Once you get in the habit of doing it,
and every 5 minutes for like 7 hours.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
So it's 30 times.
Maybe
over the
not
course
a game
of 7
for
hours.
me.
Yeah, some of the levels are upwards of like 15 minutes, where you just like really takes a long time to find what you're looking for.
Right.
You'd be surprised. If you want an exploration game where you just there's no combat, you're just looking for like the whole premise of the game is you take the headset off, you look on the screen, and it shows you a photograph.
Yep.
And you have to go explore the city
and go find it.
Take a photograph of it. That's it. Like the whole game.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's
Maybe
amazing.
not a game for me.
Maybe not. But I loved it. It was really fucking weird.
Very good.
All right. We did have some interesting PlayStation VR news this week. Let's see what we got here. First and foremost, we did get a.
What did we get?
We did well. You can now order Bow to Blood. It's available for pre-order on the PlayStation Store with a 20% discount. So the crazy thing is we didn't know how much this game was going to be until it went up on the store. It is a $30 game. $30 game. 20% discount brings it down to $24. Jeremy is the only one I know who's actually played this game. He played it at PAX East.
He did play it at PAX East. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It doesn't look that good.
It was so funny when we walked up to that, and then all of a sudden, each of us were all just getting into the games at one at a time. It was great. They're like, here, have a bracelet. Here, play our game. All right, fantastic.
Yeah, for being big nobodies at PAX East.
Exactly.
We definitely got a little bit of a special treatment from those folks.
Yeah, that was so cool.
It was very nice. Very nice. For the
Right.
first
Really
time,
nice people too.
for the first time, the hair's getting in my way. Like it's actually irritating me. Usually,
Because you're sweating and it's just like.
I think
getting
that's
heavy.
it.
Yeah.
Usually I'm all right, but now it's kind of irritating me. I might just next time you see me on camera, it might just be like totally shaved
Auto
off.
666. I just recently bought a PSVR. Holy shit! There are so many games I just want to play and too little money.
It's amazing. It's amazing that.
Congratulations on your PSVR. First off, I'm curious actually what games you decided to buy first. I know there's too many and too little money, obviously, but what are your first games? Yeah,
right.
I want to know about it.
I almost want to start with the crappy ones, so you can work your way up to the good ones.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
if you play Resident Evil 7 and like Skyrim right off the bat, everything else is
You'll
gonna be
never
like,
go back
not
to
quite as good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, there's plenty of great stuff, of course. Also, since you are a brand new PlayStation VR owner, make sure that you are also a PlayStation Plus subscriber so that you get this month's free PlayStation VR game. Here They Lie.
Here They Lie is free.
Here They Lie is free, actually.
That's awesome.
And it's free until like October 2nd or something. October 2nd, like 2 months.
Definitely play that one. Yeah.
It's free until the weather's nice again.
That's all but an opinion.
It's all the correct opinion. Girls are dumb.
You suck.
Stop speaking to me in that Irish accent. So Here They Lie. This is for anyone who just got their PSVR headset. Who was that? What's their name?
Where did you go? I know it was like Ano.
Where did
I
you
think
come
it was
from?
666.
Where did
Yes.
you go?
Ano 666. No.
Where did you come from? Cutting that Jew.
Ooh, you pre-ordered the Persistence. Good job.
Pre-order.
If you go deep
Wait.
enough,
Okay.
the city forgets.
Whatever works. Be careful. Be careful with Here They Lie. It's a beautiful game. It is a stunning game. It is a scary game. But it makes a lot of people sick. So take your time getting into it.
Yeah, we just got one from Ray's Dragon Lair that made him nauseous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be real careful with that game. It's amazing, but results are certainly varied.
Mr. Gamecat Canaveral said, "Dude, it's hot here in Alaska. It's 74."
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
At least per
74 sounds so nice.
At least Per Benjamin's sitting all pretty. Right?
Yes.
Per Benjamin and Mr. Gamecat Canaveral chilling out in Alaska. Where's my cat?
They should get together.
I want a
Where
cat.
is your cat?
Oh.
Yeah, you mention that every week.
Yeah, every week.
And then you were this close to adopting that cute little black kitty.
So cute.
Yeah.
So cute. I just don't have time.
To go and get it.
I haven't left my apartment since the last time you saw me.
Maybe that means you might not have time to go and buy him food, and maybe you shouldn't
Amazon.
get a cat. Oh, fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I'm
can
even
get cat
getting
food on
I'm even getting
Amazon,
litter
huh?
delivered from Amazon.
Once you get a cat.
Actually, I still have.
You're like, no, I'm just getting litter and cat food delivered.
Yeah, it's just showing up. I don't know why I'm
I
going
clean
through
the box every week.
It's practice. No, actually, when Karma used to live here with her cat,
Yeah.
I still have litter from
Aw.
her cat. Like it was like months,
miss-
like a year ago.
Kitty.
How long's the litter good for?
I don't know, probably forever.
Does litter go bad? I don't have a cat. What's the answer?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Jeremy! There
Hey.
you are. Hi.
Did-
Hey, Gamecast, I just want to stop in and say meow. And that being sick in the summer is lame. Miss you all. Yeah, being sick in the summer must suck.
Being sick ever sucks.
It does. But,
Yeah.
like, especially in the summer, I feel like.
Yeah.
In the winter, at least you can just curl up on the couch with a blanket. In the summer, like, oh, I'm dying.
And the final piece of news that we have
Yes. What do we have?
is that Contagion VR Outbreak by Monochrome Incorporated. This is a game that's.
Litter does not go bad, Mike Sensi.
Thank you very much, superstar DJ Michael Sensei. That's not
It's
what I
not.
call him ever. What is your fucking nickname? Why can't I remember this, Mikey Sensei? Superstar.
Apparently not a good nickname because you can't remember it.
I'm losing my mind. I really am.
Well,
the brain cells are dying.
that's-
Contagion VR Outbreak is coming to PlayStation VR in November. There's a gigantic asterisk next to this news report. The asterisk
Move
is
controllers.
the asterisk is that Move controllers aim to support everything. 5-hour campaign, 5 more hours coming through free DLC, multiplayer for the campaign. I think it's upwards of 3 players. That might be added later. We might not get that at launch. But the big asterisk is, I don't think they've actually begun work on the PlayStation VR version, and they're saying it's coming in November. I think that these guys think it's really easy to bring stuff over to PlayStation VR. That's the word. That's the word I'm getting. That's what it sounds like from when I read their conversations on the AMAs and everything.
I feel like there's mixed reviews on that comment.
on the PlayStation VR subreddit.
Yeah.
Victor Burgess, the lead programmer at Monochrome, he's very active over there. I feel like every time we ask him questions, he's like, unless there's an issue on PlayStation's side, it should be easy. And I'm like, I don't know if you've done this before, sir. So
I hope it's easy and fantastic if it is for him.
Exactly. I'm very
I'm
curious
all
to
for
find
it.
out because this looks like an amazing game.
Yeah.
This looks like what I wanted Arizona Sunshine to be. This looks like actually what I wanted Killing Floor Incursion to be. Both fine games, but this looks, in my opinion, better than either of those.
The Barristias
Garci's
Cavern.
Cavern. What's up, Hugo Paquette?
Brian, just letting you know, Dad is coming out of the hospital tomorrow. That's fantastic news.
That is awesome news. Last week
Congrats.
Hugo's dad was going through cancer surgery.
I remember that.
And
yeah.
so we're very glad to hear the update. Thank you so much. We're glad that he's doing better and gets to
That's
go home
great
soon.
news. Yep.
All right. So big asterisk next to Contagion VR Outbreak. But whenever it gets to PlayStation VR, I'm going to be very, very happy to play it.
Okay.
Right?
Awesome.
What do you think? Does that wrap up the wrap up? Does it?
That wrap up the wrap up?
Does it wrap up the wrap up?
Wraps up the wrap up.
Excellent. Well, we will.
Do you want to know what else we should do? PlayStation. VR. Theater.
We'll be back in just a moment with our next segment. So let me ask you a question. When you when you run out of underwear, what's the better solution? To not wear underwear, or to just wear the cleanest underwear that you have?
I don't usually wear underwear.
You're not an underwear fan.
Not usually.
Okay.
TMI for the Gamescast.
It might be a little TMI.
It's a little TMI.
But what are you gonna do?
What are you asking me this for?
Because I'm just curious because so different. I feel like different articles of clothing have different lengths of durations you can wear them. Right?
Absolutely. Pants you can wear forever.
Like jeans, you can wear for a month before you wash them.
Exactly,
Like
yes.
every day for a month.
Shirts, no. Shirts I frequently wash. Like actually pretty much just one and done with the
I do
t-shirts.
the smell check. I do the smell check with the pits. I'm like, how do the pits smell? Do they smell like BO? Do they smell like deodorant?
Shirts I just like to frequently change.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you know what though? But tank tops
I
will
You
wear.
don't have to worry about the pits.
Yeah, exactly, because they're lower cut.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Socks, definitely one done. Right? Yeah. Okay. But
Absolutely, socks one and done.
okay. Because here's the thing. I'm not a huge underwear fan myself, but I do have a whole new set of boxer shorts.
Oh,
Right?
that's exciting.
Boxer briefs.
Sure.
Right? And they're brand new. They're very soft. They make everything look good. Okay? But on both sides. Okay, I'm not saying one.
What are you getting at?
I'm saying, right, that they're like of better quality than any boxer short I've ever worn before. And I'm wondering, to the point where like I literally take them off at the end of the day, and the next day I'm like, I could totally put these back on. I will not put them back on because I have a whole new set. But my question is, could I get a second use out of them?
Why don't you just buy another set of the same?
You're missing the point. I'd rather.
Jesus Christ! I want to open the curtain. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm done with you.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Okay, go.
Can we never have that conversation again?
Guys, we brought back PlayStation VR Theater. How fucking awesome is that? I'm sorry. Theater. What? Is that not how we do this?
Oh, man.
Jeremy's not here. Everything's off the rails. You know how long it took me to bring this into OBS? That's actually green screen. Can you believe it?
I read some really random news yesterday.
Is it about underwear?
No,
It's about
it's
boxer
not.
briefs.
It's about two
Pandas.
older men go missing from a nursing home, and they were found at a heavy metal festival
Where else would they be?
in Germany, actually.
Wait. Was the place that they disappeared from in Germany?
Yes.
Oh, because it would have been amazing.
That would have been right.
Wait,
yeah, like
they
they
traveled across
so
the
far.
world.
No, but how cool is that?
It's pretty cool.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. They're like, hey, we
I
just
thought that was
escaped
the
from
coolest
this,
story ever. Yeah.
this old folks home.
Yeah.
Where do you
they
want to
totally
go?
Did.
Let's go see
And
Pantera.
they got found because they started getting like disoriented and everything. Yeah, let's go see Pantera.
Yeah.
You know they planned that though. Like that's awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Just
All
wanted
right.
to share that with the world.
So every week on PlayStation VR Theater, we take a look at upcoming PlayStation VR games. Some of them are confirmed for PlayStation VR. They're all confirmed technically for PlayStation VR. That's the deal. But we can't promise or guarantee that these games are actually going to make it to
City
PlayStation
plastic
VR.
underwear. Gross. Rinse and repeat.
That's just fucking
That doesn't
disgusting.
sound comfy at all.
Yeah, why don't you just wear a diaper at this point? Ooh.
No. Probably sweaty.
Oh, yeah. Summer? No. I'll wait till October and try it out.
So
I'll get back to you. All right, so let's. So here is our very first. Man, we haven't done theater in a while. I don't remember how this works. But here's what I'm super duper excited for. You ready?
Super duper.
So let's.
What are you excited for?
Well,
Oh yeah, of course you're super excited for this one.
Well, then let's check it out.
Yeah.
This very first trailer is for a game called Your Toy.
Guess what style it is, guys?
It's a game about a sex toy.
No, it's not.
About
Get your head out of the gutter.
a urinal sex toy. Look, we're tiny. Hey, we're tiny. Look how small we are.
Urinal. Oh hey, here we are.
1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. You know it all? 5, 6,
No, I don't. Hold
grab
on.
your crucifix. 7, 8,
Close the gate.
I'm gonna stay up late. 9, 10, never sleep again. So this looks
What
awesome.
song is that in too?
That from
No, I know what it's from,
Okay.
but it's
I don't
does
know.
it like Disturbed also do that or something? Somebody puts it in the song as well.
Somebody covered it.
Somebody covered it.
Interesting. This looks creepy as all hell. This is your toy.
Yeah. It's not my toy.
This game is already out for the Xbox One.
Let's see which one is the toy.
Your
Xbox One.
toy.
Oh, I like how they did that. I like the font in that.
Right? This looks great.
Sexy font.
Sexy font. Yeah. So this your toy. The description on this is: do you remember all the toys from your childhood? Do you remember what happened to them? Where are they now? Though once best friends, they have now become your worst nightmare. Your Toy is a 3D first-person horror room escape game that features an advanced,
another escape game.
non-repeat puzzle system. I have no idea what that means. Maybe you can play it
Means
over
you
and over
can-
and all new puzzles every time. Who knows?
Yeah.
With challenging riddles, heart-pounding escape sequences, and a mysterious narrative that dives deep into your darkest subconsciousness. Darkest subconsciousness.
Get out of my head.
There's a big word. Players will experience a fully immersive 3D environment where the realistic art style provides an eerie and engaging atmosphere. Are you ready to enter your nightmares? Oh, there's more. Waking up in the darkness, you find yourself trapped in a place long forgotten. Cryptic messages, one after another, lure you deeper into the abyss of an intriguing unknown, and the feeling that someone is watching you from the other side of this surreal dimension. Caught between your own memory and a false dream, a forgotten victim returns. But now, playtime is reversed. Who is the toy now? I hope I'm the toy.
Yeah, looks good.
$15 on Xbox One.
Fantastic. When's it coming out on?
I don't know. I don't know. We
Fair
don't-
enough.
Yeah.
Right.
I can only
For
assume
those who are new to PlayStation VR Theater,
we know nothing.
we know nothing. We just like to watch it with you.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
We try to do some research ahead of time, but very seldom is there any research to be done on the game. The fact, what?
Sorry.
What?
I found that funny. Darkwing Chuck, get your toy, put cheese on it. Now it's not your toy.
Not your toy.
Oh, it's the little things, guys.
Here, let's look up an Xbox One review
Oh, good.
of your toy. 3 stars. That's not a good sign. Oh, but this one has 4 stars.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
We'll click on that one instead.
Sure. Windows Central says Your Toy is a great indie horror experience that expertly fuses engaging, creative, and tough puzzle design with a chilling, ambitious story and unnerving horror gameplay. Despite some sections where the game suffers from obscurity and complexity of some of the puzzles, Your Toy overall
Hey, Drunk Gamer.
is an excellent title. Hey, Drunk Gamer is definitely worth picking up if you're brave enough to go toe-to-toe with a homicidal teddy bear. Sounds good. Let's read a bad one now. In the end, the game failed to deliver not only what I was expecting, but was advertised from the beginning. With a game that classifies as horror, I'm really surprised that it didn't do what most Hollywood movies do and throw in a bunch of jump scares. The only real delivery came from the very beginning of the game, and after that, it fell shorter than I was expecting. If you have money to burn or are looking for an escape the room style puzzle game, I still wouldn't recommend Your Toy, especially since there are other fantastic games to play.
I forgot to say, so when I was playing, speaking of jump scares, kind of, when I was playing Pixel Rip today,
Okay.
we have like wet spots on our roof that need to be fixed. So the guy came.
What's on the roof?
Leak spots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
I didn't know what you said.
Oh,
I was like,
okay.
there are people on your roof?
So
People
there
under
are,
the
yeah.
stairs.
Massimo, thank you for your donation.
Who?
Massimo.
Hey,
Massimo.
Hey, Massimo.
Massimo.
What's up, Massimo?
Thank you.
What's up, yo?
Oh, did I miss one too? No, that just goes on the top. Okay. Anyways, so the roofers came to fix it, and I'm playing, and I didn't know they were there. And next thing I know, right above me, directly above me, they start banging on the roof, and I'm playing Pixel Rift, which is a non-scary game, but I jumped so high.
Suddenly very scary.
It was suddenly terrifying.
Understandable.
Yes. Yep. So what do we have next?
What's is Your Toy? I'm gonna call that a should we?
I think I would play that.
Yeah, because
I definitely will play that. Yeah.
the deal with Your Toy is that it's
decently priced too.
$15, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought 18 Floors was amazing, and that was a great escape the room style puzzle game. I even liked Dying Reborn, which you can get on sale for like $3. And that is, I thought that's
super cheap.
super cheap. Yeah, I think it's normally $10. But even at 10, it's like still decent. Like it makes you feel like you're in a Saw movie, and I really like the idea, like the concept behind this game, where like your toys are out to get you. I like that.
I like that too.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Very cool.
What trailer do you want to watch next?
I want to watch Track Lab.
All right, on your mark, get set, go.
Track Lab.
Track Lab. Want to build killer beats? Sure.
Maybe I do.
Maybe we do. Maybe we don't.
Convince me.
How about a kick?
I don't want to get kicked.
Kick. Punch. It's all in the mind. If you want to test me, I'm sure you'll find things will teach you.
Stop.
Nevertheless, you get a lesson from teacher. Now kick. Punch. August 21st. I thought this was coming August 22nd. God damn it. It is coming August 22nd. What are you going to do?
Whatever. It's a day late. That's fine.
Who knows? Put on your PlayStation VR headset and enter a virtual space full of musical potential. Exclusive to PlayStation VR, Track Lab lets you easily create new beats by moving musical building blocks around their virtual environment. That's generally what it looked like you were doing in the trailer.
Yes.
With an intuitive and extensive toolkit at your fingertips.
Fingers.
Every genre, from techno to hip hop to rock. This is what Electro Nuts is missing. Rock music can be mixed to make your perfect track. No musical experience is required, but if you need a helping hand to get you started, Evolver Mode, nice sequential page turn.
I liked that, yeah.
teaches you patterns in musical constructs by solving puzzles in different musical genres. When you've created a masterpiece, share the love and stream your performances to the world via the PlayStation Network. This is why Track Lab and Electro Nuts are two radically different games. Mikey Sensei. Because this is about music creation.
Right.
It's about, I want to compose something.
Right.
I want to write a song. I want to do this in a genre that I want. You're not taking like a song and kind of remixing it and just adding cool effects to it. You're creating
You're
from scratch.
actually creating things.
Yeah, in all different genres. So Electro Nuts, I'm going to call it like a performance simulator. And this is actually a musical creation tool.
Okay.
Right?
So, very different.
Very different.
Right.
And $20.
It's nice to have both sides, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I think this is also going to be something we see a lot of for some reason. Because Dreams is coming soon.
Creating music?
Oh, yeah. Because Dreams is coming soon.
Why
and
not?
a big part of that
we
is
can
like...
create art and we can create music. And
right? We get Sculptor VR, Cool
Yes.
Painter VR.
The VR world is at our fingers tips.
Fingers tips.
That's what you said.
Indeed.
Yes.
Right.
Didn't we have one more?
We do have one more. Yep. Do you want to watch the last one?
I do.
All right, fantastic.
I do.
This last one is called, and this is like the longest video of all time. When you guys out there get sick of this, just let me know and I'll turn it off. But until then, I think I just want to watch
The Drunk Gamer, Brian, you're a music guy. Have you played Electro Nuts yet?
Yeah, I reviewed Electro Nuts.
It is on our YouTube channel.
Were you talking to the screen?
Kind of.
It's
on our YouTube channel.
Sir,
can you hear me?
Sir.
Is this thing on?
I forgot how life works. I
thought I was in a VR.
This last game, this is very early in development, so warning.
Okay. Which means we have no idea when it's coming out.
No, we have no idea when it's coming out. It is definitely coming to like Oculus first. But this is called Land of Amara.
Not Steam first.
Steam. Yeah. Steam and Oculus first. Yeah. Land of Amara, on your market set, go.
Cornerstone City says PSVR will rule the world.
Indeed. It will rule the world. So this is supposed to be like Stardew Valley.
You know what? As soon as I watched it, it instantly reminded me of Stardew.
She kind of looks like you.
I like her. I like her purple outfit.
It's like that's what she wore to the rave last night. She's still kind of.
I wore that outfit the day before.
She's a little bit hungover. She's like, "What are you doing? Why are we here? What's life all about? Is God really real? Is there some doubt? Is life just a game where we make up the rules?
Can I eat this mushroom on the ground?
We're searching for something to say." I like how she stares at you.
That's just rude.
I like this game.
He just poked her in the face.
Yep. This is
female
abuse
anymore.
the game.
Female abuse the game.
Right.
It's messed up.
This is Marriage Simulator the game. This is preparing you for life the game.
Robert Meadows, any news of Table of Tales?
No, not that we know of. But I believe Table of Tales was one of those games that was supposed to be out in spring 2018. Wasn't it one of the 30 games? And so
right, yeah, we had a whole list of games.
About 2/3 of those got
waiting on.
pushed back quite a bit. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna guess that any day it's just gonna drop randomly.
So it looks like we have to build and collect items.
Yep.
And
I love this because it just seems so freeform. You didn't play Dino Frontier, right?
No, I didn't.
So there's a lot of this kind of stuff in Dino Frontier, but it's not. But Dino Frontier wasn't very freeform.
You play it though.
Probably. Dino Frontier wasn't very freeform. It was like, hey, you got to do all of these things to get to the next part of the game.
Right.
But then like it didn't just allow you to keep playing. It didn't allow you to keep building your frontier town, your frontier settlement. And this looks like, hey, we're just going to give you all these tools and go to town with it. Just build as much as you want. Like,
what if I don't want to go to town? What if I want to stay?
I think you can probably do that too, as long as you keep her alive.
Well, stop knocking her over. You're gonna knock her out.
For anyone who's interested in this, like I said, this is super early on in development. In fact, this video only came out a couple of days ago. Make sure you go over to Paw Stamp Studios developers Patreon page to help them fund this game.
Okay.
Patreon.com/Land of Amara. That's LANDOVAMARA, all one word. It is. This looks incredible, and I think they could certainly use all the funding they can get. I looked over at their Patreon page earlier. They have something like 19 supporters.
Okay, so they need some more.
They need some love, especially
especially if we want to see this game come out, you know.
And especially if you want to see it come out on PlayStation VR, right?
Right.
Because obviously
that's kind of what I meant by that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
VR or nothing.
I just love everything about this because like Stardew Valley is a game that came out, I think, around the time of PlayStation VR.
Sure. I would go with that.
Sure.
Yeah.
And so it's a couple years old.
I played a little.
On PS4, it's a couple years old now. I think it's been out like at least 3 years on PC. I could be wrong. But this, and I always wanted to play that in VR.
Sims VR? Sims VR would be cool.
There's a little bit of that, right? I wonder if, does your town grow and stuff? Like, obviously, this is very early footage, but like.
It is.
That's cool. I didn't watch this whole video. I was like, we'll just watch it on the show.
Right.
I'll get around to it.
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched some of it though. I didn't get to the flashlight part.
This girl.
This looks exactly like Stardew, honestly.
She can't be the only character, right? Like, there's got to be as your town
like
grows,
you can walk around and yeah.
I'm very curious to see what else is coming here.
Maybe they don't have enough Patreon supporters to put the other people in yet?
I just like how she looks at you.
Why
like,
do
waits-
you keep putting?
Because it's hilarious. Oh yeah. No, she'd be like hoe in the garden.
What's up, JD?
What's up, JD Max the Game Cat? She'd be a hoe in the garden. I'd be like pushing her over. I'd be like, "No, get up and make me a sandwich." This is why I'm single.
Oh man, that amongst many reasons.
I mean, we have at least 6 more minutes of this video. Do you want to list off the other reasons I'm single?
No, I don't.
No. Like now's the perfect time to knock her over. Look, she's
The list is too long.
look all the carrots she's accruing. She's accruing carrots. Wait, what she? Wait,
Feed her. Oh,
she
wow,
ate the
she
carrot.
just ate that in one bite.
Like it went.
Like nom nom.
Yep. Hey. Yeah. Cover those teeth up. Throw it right down the hatchet. What else is going on here? I want a sheep. I want a virtual sheep. Singular sheep. One single sheep. Many sheep.
A herd?
It has a heart. Oh, now we're best friends. We have a sheep as a pet.
Where are her human friends?
Yeah, where? This is
Are
what
you gonna?
that's what I'm asking.
All right, you can pet it, but can you push it over too?
Who's a good little sheep?
You go.
Hey, can you flip it across?
Push like cows over.
Flip it across. Wait.
Oh, feed them
wait.
a carrot. Sheep don't eat carrots.
This whole town
Do
just
they?
eats carrots.
No, they don't.
Wait, follow them around though. That's
I
funny.
don't think so.
Yeah. Chomp, 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 chomp. The sheep took way longer to eat that carrot than she
This
did.
is a very long trailer.
It's not even a trailer. It's just like, hey, here's some early gameplay footage. Support our game kind of thing. This looks phenomenal. I'm totally down. I can't wait to play this. I have a feeling it's probably a year or so out at minimum.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're not going to see this for a couple of years. I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, like let's say a year, right?
Let's say a year.
Because
Sure.
I mean, it looks awesome
I wanna
already.
pop the bubbles.
I feel like this is one of those games they could release tomorrow in early
Do
access
it.
and
Pop
just
the bubble.
and just
Do it. Do it.
Oh,
Oh.
that's
was
disappointing. I wanted to pop
really
it.
disappointing.
Yep. Where's our pea shooter?
Doop doo.
But I feel like this is a game they could release tomorrow and then just
Picks
keep
her up,
and,
spitballs.
and keep non-stop adding DLC to it. Just be like, oh, and
Non-stop DLC, absolutely.
right
Yes.
every week you wake up
What
and
would you pay for something like this?
I mean, I would pay $20 for the base game, right? And as long as they kept
And then
adding
hope
to it,
the DLCs are free.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's like, hey, every week, okay, we added now there's cows. And next week, hey, now there's tomatoes.
Met Cat. What do you mean she's not allowed to have friends? Apparently not.
I guess not.
And there's got to
Whoa,
be a
whoa,
town
whoa.
that she can go into.
What are we
though.
doing with
That's
this hammer?
Big hammer.
Can we-
Careful with the sheep.
I mean, she's standing right there.
Oh, you're worried about her. I was worried about the sheep.
Well, I
That's
mean,
fine.
you know, like we've already beaten her. Now we have to protect her. It's like the whole building up and destruction of the relationship. Why I'm single, I know. All right, this is definitely a should we. I can't wait to play this. What would you pay? $20?
I would pay 20.
All right, we're paying $20 for this game.
I would call 20 a fair price. Actually, let me rephrase.
And let's get it
I
out
don't-
sooner rather than later, and just keep adding to it.
Yeah.
I would. This is a game that I would love to wake up every Tuesday and go, hey, I wonder what they added to Land of Amara.
Yeah.
It's like I wonder. I'm gonna drop into the game today, and what's new? What did they add? I think that'd
Totally.
be really cool. Oh, I have friends now. That's awesome.
That would be cool
Whoa,
too.
whoa,
If
I thought she was getting hit with the hammer. That was the thing.
if you can visit friends.
Like Friends Farms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friends Farms. That
Friends
would be
Farms.
cool. Friends Farms.
Friends Farms.
It is not Ark Park.
Ark Park. Ark Park. Ark Park. Ark Park. Ark Park. Ark Park. Cool. Awesome. And that,
Word.
yeah.
And we'll just stop that trailer. That trailer is still going.
Yeah, it's like a 10-minute video.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's a long one.
This is the entire game we've made so far.
Pretty much.
Right?
Right. Thank you for
This is what we have.
Thank you for sharing that. Is it Paw Print Games? Paw Stamp Studio. Who's Paw
Kitty
Print? I
Paws?
think is it Paw Print that made Bloody Zombies?
Kitty Paws? That
Yeah.
sounds right.
Sounds right.
I like
both
Bloody Zombies.
Both adorable studio names.
Yes.
Anything with paws, we're big fans of.
And I like that they made things like Bloody Zombies.
True.
Or false.
All right, and I think that pretty much does it for another episode of PlayStation VR
Theater!
We'll be back in just a moment after this
Short
short
break.
I swear, we'll be right back.
So, never mind. Sorry.
Now they can.
So you know when like something's wrong with you, and then you have you do the awful thing of Googling and trying to figure out what it is.
Oh yeah, no, my thyroid is fucked up big time.
Your thyroid, yeah. There you go.
I have a thyroid problem.
So I've been doing this thing a lot when I'm sleeping, apparently, which I don't know about, but Jay has been telling me, is that I keep going like this with my hands when I sleep randomly, and it'll be like just a couple minutes, but I'll do this.
Okay.
And it's very strange, and he's been saying I've been doing it for like about a week and a half now. He's like, I don't know what it's like every night now though. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And so I get up this morning and I'm just Googling away, and apparently they're like mini seizures, according to Google.
I mean, they could be, or you could be having dreams about playing move games.
Well, it's always when I first fall asleep. I don't know. It was all connected. Google said.
WebMD says I have cancer.
WebMD said,
Again.
Okay, damn it. Yeah, I don't know. So I read that and I was like, oh, that's freaky. They said it's not serious though, so it's not a big deal, but I feel like that's a big deal, no?
They said it's not a big deal.
Google said.
Google said it must be true.
That's just strange that I started doing that.
That, by the way, just FYI, was the very last viewer takeover introduction that we got.
Oh, that.
Like months ago. That was from Trey Thacker, the game cat. And so now that viewer takeover is back, we'll want to use it up. I don't know how to continue this show. Like I don't know how to we don't need introductions for the show and introductions for viewer takeover. No. But we'll figure it out as we go. The show is constantly evolving. Yeah. Who knows? It's
like a surprise every time I get here.
But every week on viewer takeover, we dive into.
We let you, the loyal game cats, take over the show.
We basically, yeah. And we look in the comments. We look in the.
All coming back to me now.
And we look for our favorite comments, our favorite questions, and then we copy them into a word processing document that adds question marks where they don't belong, and then read them that way because we think it's funny.
Silver winged one. WebMD said I had the plague. Oh Jesus.
You might. Very, very possible. That's a real fear to have.
Okay.
But before we do get started on viewer takeover, I just want to thank a few people. Yeah, those people down there. Those people down there are our loyal Patreon supporters.
Yes.
They're the ones that went over to patreon.com/withoutparolegames, and they're giving us $1 or more every single month.
What's up, Seraphim?
Hey, Seraphim 190. Hey. What's cracking, dude?
What's cracking?
We can only do this with your support.
Yes.
I don't know if people realize how much time or energy that this channel takes, but it's taken over my entire life, and my entire life costs money. So we really, really appreciate each and every one of your Patreon dollars. So thank you in advance. Also, to thank you for your Patreon support, we put up not only MP3s of our shows every single week, but also
short little clips.
Yeah, like Jeremy always says they're 2
Anywhere
to 5 minutes.
Anywhere from 2 to however long.
But in general, lately they've been about.
Jeremy, are you still watching?
They've been about 10 to 20 minutes lately. Every single week you get an episode of the Litter Box, where we talk about all sorts of shit. And that's it. It could be video game related.
Why doesn't he just say that? Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
You get the Litter Box, talk about all sorts of shit.
Well, you know, Jeremy, he just hates to swear. So thank you very much to all of our loyal Patreon supporters, past, present, and future. I'm looking at you. Please be a future Patreon supporter. Also, I was going to move on to viewer takeover questions, but we are,
yes.
Des and I are doing a pretty extensive AMA this Wednesday, tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
So if you're a Patreon supporter, go to patreon.com/withoutparolegames, and under last week's Letterboxd episode, put your AMA question, and we will tackle that tomorrow night when we film. When we film our Letterboxd episode. Do you want to read the first viewer takeover question?
Meow Dow.
Hey, Meow Dow.
I guess that was a yes.
That's
I do.
A yes.
For Kowloon's Gate VR review.
That was a good one.
Which just came up like 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
Didn't it just come up today?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it was
I just put this together like an hour ago. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yep.
I love the graphic that you added at the end of the video.
Oh.
That's so helpful. I hope you do it on all of your reviews.
Thank you very much, J/MeowDow. That was something that a lot of people had been asking me for.
Mm-hmm.
People ask for 2 things on reviews.
Am I supposed to read this?
Not yet. Review scores. Review scores.
Yes.
And in a summary. And I've always been like, what's the point of the summary? Like, you just watched me do a video for 4 minutes. Like, now you need a summary of the last 4 minutes? I never quite understood.
I'm going to have to interrupt you real quick. Just what's going on over here. Seraphin says, how many Seraphins does it take to screw in a light bulb?
190.
Well, so far, God Cannon said 2. 1 to screw it in, the other to abduct kangaroos. Seraphin says 0, because I will be cracking it. 190 failed attempts. Wow. Sorry. It was worth a shot. Proceed.
So it's also like, what's the point of the review summary? But I do like it. I do, and especially since like a lot of times I feel like I'm shoehorning in things like, and you have to use the DualShock 4. You have to use the Move controllers, and it's kind of nice to have like that screen where it's like, hey, here's the 3 control methods. Which ones are supported?
Right. Med Club the Met Cat loves your new reviews.
Thank you very much. And then PDK9087 followed up JDow's comment with, I hope you don't use a numbering system. So, using scores. And I'm all about that. I'm all about not using a score.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is going on here?
I don't know.
I'm totally missing something. I'm all about not using a score. I feel like if you paid attention at all during the video, a number means nothing. Right? Because what's the difference between a 7.5 and a 7.2? What's the difference between a 6.5 and a 7? Like, everybody's review score is different.
Right.
And it's like, are you going to compare my 7 to a Frank 7? Are you going to compare my 8 to an IGN 8? Like, what's the point?
Everyone's different. Yeah.
Everyone's different. And as long as you listen to the 4-minute review, you probably have a good idea of what we think about it. They just seem pointless. I don't want to go to a score-based system.
I don't want you to.
Yeah. And people
my vote is in. Don't do it.
Well, people say all the time, like, oh, well, you and Des.
I don't like it.
Well, you and Des on Why We Love PlayStation VR, you say 1, 2, and 3.
I think that's fine on that.
Yeah.
The scoring system's still a little strange on that.
Well, that's not. Those aren't numbers. Even though we use 1, 2, and 3, they could be A, B, and C.
Right.
Right. It's just 3 categories we put games into.
I just like that you don't do them on the reviews, basically.
Well,
so.
yeah. And then Hatham Motor. I'm going to pronounce your name wrong. I'm very sorry, sir, but I think it's Hatham Motor on the Archangel review discussion.
Looks right.
Wrote, why can I only see a few VR games on the store? I thought there were hundreds of them. Like I see lots of games on YouTube that I cannot find on the store. So as Hatham and I just talked in the comments, he's from Iraq. So first of all, I don't know how limited the Iraqi store is for PlayStation VR games. I don't know, like...
You don't have an Iraq account?
I don't have an Iraq account.
Maybe you should get one.
I mean, I already have 8 accounts.
Well, now it's time for 9.
Do you think there are, like, Iraqi-exclusive VR games?
It is but a number. You might as well have 9.
I don't know.
Iraqi exclusive. I mean, why wouldn't they?
I don't know. Are there a lot of Iraqi...
I'm very intrigued right now.
Are there a lot of development teams in Iraq?
Also, is it Iraqi? Is that...
I don't know.
Okay.
I like the way it sounds.
I like it too.
Yeah.
Good. Very good.
I want to go play Iraqi ball. That would require me to go outside, and I'm not going to do it. But kind of to go along with what we're saying, wherever you live, if you don't get all the games that we're talking about on the channel, you can create a North American account, and then purchase North American dollars on Amazon. Or G2A.com. Lots of places to buy these things.
You can purchase American dollars on Amazon?
American PlayStation Network dollars.
Wow.
Yeah. Like I have to go to G2A.com to buy Hong Kong dollars.
Yeah.
I have to buy or British, whatever they spend over there in that weird land.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, I used to say pounds, and then Johnny Menthol, the Scottish, Welsh, Irish guy. He was like,
Brian.
he was like, we don't say that, and I was like, well, I don't know because I'm not cool enough to know what you say or how you say it and what accent you use. I'm very confused. I'm a dumb American. So I have to go to G2A.com and buy dollars from your region. Next up, from Justin Parada. You're up, Asia.
Seraphin's was the worst joke ever.
It's pretty bad, man. Just 1980 in your name. You couldn't incorporate that into the joke?
Quid. What's the word you were looking for?
Yeah, because it's the same thing as pound, but only royals say pound. And apparently I'm royal. I'm a royal pain in the ass.
You are a royal pain in the ass, yes. Shen Muiso from PSVR this week, and I hope I said your name correctly. I apologize
he likes
if not.
Shenmue. So,
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Shemu. So.
Mew.
Mew, mew, mew.
Mew mew. Pew pew. Okay.
Is anybody still watching?
I can only imagine why.
This doesn't seem right.
I really hope they put it. No, I feel like we're just hanging out now and talking, and
that's all we kind of do in general.
It really is,
Uh-huh.
yeah. I really hope they put out a complete series of Exorcist on disc at some point. And yeah, those forced blinders are an idiotic idea. Yeah, they kind of are. By now, they should have realized we can handle it! Exclamation!
Yeah. I totally agree on all points.
Yeah.
I really hope that there's a box copy of Exorcist when all 5 chapters are out,
That would be
because
awesome.
that would be a very cool game to have sitting on my shelf. That's if there's not enough games sitting on my shelf. But it's really strange to discover that Sony is. I mean, we kind of knew that the reason like these blinders are sort of forced is because of Sony, especially since like on PC they don't have blinders on by default. You can totally play that game on PC with no blinders at all, and you have to use them on PlayStation VR. It's just strange that Sony is over there. Somebody over there at Sony is making these decisions, saying, "Hey, not only do you have to have blinders on, but you have to have. You can't even have an option to turn them off. It makes no sense."
I love options.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Why can't we play this with the aim controller?
Right?
Right? It's way too hot in here.
Yeah.
So the strip show begins. Hey.
Choo.
For anyone
Nice
who-
shot.
Thank you. For anyone who's watching at the beginning of the show, I'm not wearing pants, so I'm already half naked.
I mean,
Justin
wearing
Parada.
shorts.
I'm up next, Asia.
Europe, Asia.
All right, that's like another accent that they use over there in England, right? An Asian accent?
Europe, Asia.
Justin Parada on the Contagion VR breaking news report wrote, "That's some good news." Thanks, Justin. "One downfall to owning so many games is that I haven't benefited from the PlayStation Plus. But I have no regrets. Here They Lie is one of my most favorite VR games, with easily the scariest jump scare moment in VR. I won't spoil where, but you know when it happens. I personally found Here They Lie to be way more scary than Resident Evil 7, especially if played correctly." I don't know what that means, played correctly. "Having no weapons to kill zombies makes it more scary, IMO."
I mean,
It's more scarier than Resident Evil 7.
do you think? Yeah. Okay, so we're on the same page here. Yeah.
I mean, it's scary.
Justin, it's scary,
Yeah. And how do you play it correctly?
but it wouldn't be like. It's not the scariest game in VR.
I suppose Justin's watching. Justin, you
Justin's watching. I think I saw. Maybe I didn't. I
Justin,
don't know. The
if
shows
you're
are starting
watching,
to all the names.
yeah.
Justin Parada, are you watching?
If you're watching, Justin, I'm very curious to know how to play Here They Lie correctly. I've blasted through it, I think, twice now. Once for review and once for.
Met Club, the Game Cat says, "Start unbuttoning your shirt, Brian."
I don't see the donations rolling in.
Yeah, right. Stop. This is not. Anywho, so Justin thinks that Here They Lie. He has a shirt underneath that.
It's gonna take a lot of money to get all my clothes off.
I'm going home.
If the donations start rolling in, you have to take your clothes off too.
No, I'm going home.
Okay, fine.
Actually, I do need to go home soon, though.
But we'll get you out of here in just a couple minutes. So yeah, that is the downside. If you're like a loyal PlayStation fan, if you love PlayStation VR, if you buy all the games that come out, then it's very seldom that PlayStation Plus actually pays off when free games roll around. It's like every single time a VR game is free on PlayStation Plus, I'm like, sweet, all the game cats who haven't bought that yet,
Go get it.
We'll get it for free.
Yeah,
and if
which
there's
is
and if there's like a multiplayer online community, like it'll bolster that up pretty well. And but yeah, I think every game that's been free on PlayStation Plus I've already owned.
Well, that's because you own every single game in the world.
Not every game in the world. I don't own Tomb Raider.
I own Tomb Raider. How do you not own Tomb Raider?
Rise of the
which
Tomb Raider?
one?
The one with the VR content?
Why don't you have that?
Oh, because it's not the full game in VR. It's just like a little section of Croft Manor. It is getting really hot. All right.
It is getting hot.
Money or no money, this shirt's coming off.
Ben H. from Mortal Blitz review discussion. Madman in Black, the Game Cat just donated. Thank you so much.
Oh.
Start the button opening.
Hey, you know what? You get the whole shirt for that donation, buddy.
Jesus Christ. I gotta say, I was on the fence about this till I watched your video. I really appreciate your number system. Oh,
hey, perfect.
That's funny.
That worked out well.
Right. I originally bought PSVR when it first came out, and there really wasn't a lot of content. And it sat for a good year. Then I just recently got it back out. I'm just blown away by all the new content they have for it now. They have so much more content now.
Yeah.
I feel they have definitely proved themselves in staying power.
Yeah, for all the naysayers, for anybody who said that PlayStation VR was just a gimmick or that it wasn't going to stick around, that there were no games for it, man, looking through the PlayStation Store now, and just with all the games that are coming over the course of the next month, right? I mean, and then even the ones that are available for pre-order for the rest of the year, kind of thing. Not only do we have a ridiculous catalog for people to dive into now if they're a new gamer, but on top of that, it's just non-stop release after release after release for the rest of the year. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Sony's totally proven their commitment to this thing, as have a ton of developers. It's great. Never been a better time to be a PlayStation VR gamer.
Never. It was just so funny, the transition, first buying the VR, and obviously just everything was mind-blowing and everything was cool. Yeah. But if I go back and play some of those games now, I'm going to be like, this game? I loved this game, It's interesting. I still like most of them, but...
I think all of my reactions to gameplay still stand the test of time. I think I go back and I played Headmaster recently, and I was like, wow, Headmaster's still a really fun game, right? It's awesome, but there's that level of immersion that you that once blew you away is now just kind of commonplace, right? What if we had Pixel Ripped at launch? Right?
Oh my gosh,
that would have blown me away big time.
Honestly, I think that would have moved a lot of headsets.
Probably,
yeah,
right?
Because
it's something that you just can't do in anything but VR. It doesn't. You can't play Pixel Ripped on a flat screen and have it actually work properly.
No. Good to know. I just got my PSVR bundle and Farpoint bundle. Fantastic. Good to know what.
I don't know.
But Farpoint bundle, congrats.
Yeah, definitely.
That's awesome. Yep.
Anyone who's playing Farpoint without the aim controller is insane. Don't do it. Don't ruin it for yourself. Wait until you have an aim controller to play Farpoint. Also, the same goes for Resident Evil 7.
Absolutely.
Wait until you have a PlayStation VR headset to play Resident Evil 7. Don't play that on a flat screen.
No spoilers. No.
Yeah.
You gotta save that for the headset, for sure.
It's totally different experience.
Go play Pixel Ripped, guys.
Go play Pixel Ripped. Go play Electro Nuts. Go shake that booty, Madman in Black the Game Cat.
Yeah, right.
I want a video of Mrs. Madman in Black the Game Cat.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, you guys.
Make it happen.
Make sure you support us on patreon.com/withoutparolegames for another episode of...
Seraphim says spur for me, Brian. As always, Michelle, that's Brian, and we will see you next week.
Patreon.com/withoutparolegames. Supports for $1 or more every month. We love you all.
Bye. Meow.
Bye-bye.